Some cruise ships you have to see to believe. All the pools, the spas, the restaurants, theaters, all the attractions right there on board.
River cruise ships are more intimate for sure. AMA Waterways allows you to see the world in luxury and comfort.
And they've got an event coming to the vacation store, and the cruise company leisure travel specialist Diane McVicker is here this morning. Good to see you, Diane.
Hi.
Good morning.
We have talked about AMA Waterways in the past, and we're going to see some just unbelievable pictures. But what makes AMA Waterways the way to cruise?
How do they stand out? They really are, you know, the #1 river cruise line on the rivers, the boats. Their service level, the decor of their ships, the amount of people that they have on board, and the dining. All those things, you know, are incorporated into a really, really good cruise experience. You know, you've got a couple of the other ones out there. You know, this is like the middle. You've got a less expensive one over here. You've got AMA Waterways, and you've got the high end. And I have to tell you, I just experienced one of the high ends, you know, last week.
You were out.
I was. I had a
world.
really great time. But let me tell you, I came back with the same concept that AMA Waterways is still the very, very best way to go. For the money that you spend, the experience that you get, they really, truly are, in my opinion, the first class best way to go.
And they say it's
and
about
they've won the awards.
Look at these
Look
images.
at this shot
This
right
is their
here.
one
Is
in
this one of
Africa.
is this a cruise ship? This is one of the river cruises?
Yes, it is. It's in Africa, and I have sold this, and the people have absolutely loved it. They said it's an experience that they've never had before.
You know what's, every one of these pictures is just as beautiful as the last, though. The thing about when you start to discuss the luxury, the comfort, you see that in these images, but it's also about the journey, Diane, and where you get to go, because you're not on one of those massive ships.
That's right.
When they make it a little bit smaller, a little bit more intimate, you can get into more parts of the world.
160 people. And you know, it's not it's the destination itself. I mean, you are experiencing this destination when it is truly just like this. You are pulling right into the middle of town. You get out and you are already immersed into the area, and it really is something else. And the people that you're traveling with, it's another thing about traveling with 167 people. They come from all over the globe. And that was probably one of the most fun experiences, is being able to go off on land with these people. Bike trips. There was a little bit of a run for the bikes. You know, this is an older crowd on board. You know, your average age is about 65, 70 years old. But, you know, get them on a bike. They're ready to go. And this is the way to see Europe, by the way. Not only can you walk all over these areas, depending on where you're going. I mean, you can go from Vienna to Budapest. You can go from Amsterdam to Basel. Like I said, there was the one in Africa. You have the ones in Asia. Your rooms here, look how comfortable they are. I mean, it's not like, you know, you've got a really tiny cabin. Mike, you've talked about the tiny cabins before. These are a really good size room. The top deck on these ships is where you want to be anyway.
Yes.
Bring your bathing suits.
See it
They've
all.
got pools on board. They've got a fitness center on board.
And to have a panoramic view of this.
Oh, yeah.
To look around and see nothing but.
It was absolutely stunning.
And sometimes you're going through the countryside, like right here, and then you pull up into a major city, into the middle, and then you have a day excursion. Can you get off the ships?
They have all different types of excursions depending on what you want to do. I know you have the lady with the bird feeder. Yeah,
Marge,
she's here today. Well, you know, they had tours just for people who wanted to go into the bird sanctuaries. I preferred at 10 o'clock in the morning to go to the wineries and sample the wine. But, you know, it'd be awfully rude to say no.
But you can do anything you want once you get to that destination.
Yes.
Right? And then on to the next
fabulous. If you go to catacombs or something like that, you can take a tour there.
Can we talk about price and affordability? How much does something like this cost?
Oh my gosh. If you have not got anything ready for Christmas yet, $17.50 for a holiday trip to Europe.
Per person?
$17.50 per person.
So you're under $2,000 on one of these river cruises.
Now you've got to buy your air as well, but the air in the holiday season is so low right now. I mean, you can't get a better price on air right now.
How many days? Because to me, this is some,
8 days to get away for the holidays. And I also have $750 off all of our river cruises for next year. I have them starting in April for $17.50 as well. And for Christmas, I have for seniors, and I know we have a lot of seniors watching today, a balcony room on the Celebrity Silhouette for $749. Balcony.
How many days?
For Christmas.
How many days?
8.
8 days for?
Yes.
$100,000.
And I hope everybody comes to our open house on Saturday.
I'm just so amazed because Diana, I feel like this stuff is in our minds, it's out of reach. It's going to cost a fortune. I haven't been saving up. I'd love to go, but I can't. You're making it possible for people with these deals.
Well, you know, I was here last year and I told you I had the cruise for $29. I've got it for $17.50 now.
Unreal.
So please come see us.
Here's this event that you were talking about. It's an open house. You're going to be talking about the Waterways
Absolutely.
cruises. What type of questions can people
Well, we're going to
expect?
have Marcy New from Waterways there in the office. So she's going to be there one-on-one to answer any questions that I can't possibly answer, which, you know, I can't imagine that I can. But we're all going to be there. It should be a whole lot of fun, 9:30 until 1:30.
That's Saturday.
Yes.
Let's show you where to find them more. You see it there, 141st and Q Street, and then online, it's thecruisecompany.com and a couple of numbers there to call. You're local. We've got that number up, but then sometimes you help people who might have relatives here, but they're calling in from elsewhere. That's why we give you that toll-free number.
And you can talk about other things, too, if you don't want to talk about river cruising. I mean, we'll sell you whatever you'd like to talk about.
It's still travel. I didn't know if somebody wanted to call in.
Are we talking bagels
Come
and
in
donuts?
and see
Do
the
you have
office.
donuts, bagels, anything?
Oh, I know they're going to have something, but I don't know what. I said wine and cheese, but at 9:30, I thought I got, you know, Diane, you just got back, so no.
That'd work.
I love it.
Wine and
But
cheese
they know
would
you.
work at 9:30.
They know you.
Thanks,
Diane.
Good to see
Thank
ya.
you. We love it. And fun. You just